Welcome back, everyone. Episode 18 here, and this is going to be the one where we finish off our last game in the Premier League. So we'll have matches, two played, one simmed. We'll play West Ham, sim Fulham, and we will end the Premier League season against Aston Villa. So you see, coming into this match, we no longer have games in hand on the teams ahead of us except for Manchester United, but we are still holding on firmly to that third place Champions League spot. So we're in a good place coming into this match. We just want to not screw things up going into the end of the season. So 20th minute, and West Ham is going to try and put a damper on our celebrations towards the end of the season here, as they put together a lot of good opportunities, but we see some great goaltending on both sides here from the West Ham keeper and from Tottenham. But 41st minute, and it's Christian Eriksen doing what he does best. Sprints into the middle, cuts across, and it's a crossbody shot into the back right-hand corner. That's his 7th goal of the season, and he has had just a terrific first year at Tottenham, so we cannot be more pleased with him. It would stay 1-0 until halftime, where we will join the match in the 77th minute with Moussa Dembélé coming in for Christian Eriksen, who currently has the lone goal of the match. And West Ham trying to catch up here. Soldado gets a great through ball, and he uses a little bit of strength to push himself forward, and it's another cross body shot, this time into the back left-hand corner. Soldado gets into double digits in goals this season in the Premier League, and in spite of all those ups and downs and the misses we've seen him he still manages to put in 10 goals in the Premier League alone. He's got a few more than that, with some of the cup matches included. And we see there Paulinho will pretty much put the icing on the cake here, as Spurs will end this match winning 3-0. We see here in the very last minute in stoppage time, actually, the West Ham keeper Henderson makes a bit of a faux pas as he comes way out of his net to grab the ball, and Derrick Rose actually strips him of it, nearly embarrassing him by putting one in the back of the net there. But Rose's shot is just a little off target, so the score will remain 3-0. We get 7 shots on target to West Ham's 2, and I think it's safe to say we played well and deserved to win that match. So 36 games played, 77 points for Spurs. We are 4 behind Chelsea right now, who have 81. It's going to be tough to catch them for second, but I think we've guaranteed ourselves a place in EuroLeague, and a win against Fulham would help to guarantee ourselves a place in Champions League, and I think we do pull that off here on a Nasser Chadli goal in the 68th minute to put us ahead 2-1. We'd hold on to that against Fulham, and going into our final match now, you see we have 80 points, sitting in 3rd, Liverpool 3 points behind us in 4th, and Man City is out of reach for us. So it's between us and Liverpool for 4th place, and Man City potentially for 4th place if we lose. No, I'm sorry. It's between us and Liverpool. It's between us and Liverpool for 4th place or 3rd place right now. So we come into this match having guaranteed a spot in Champions League, but as you may or may not know, 3rd and 4th not only makes a difference for some of that revenue sharing money that we'll get, but it will also make a difference for where we start in the Champions League next season. So a victory here would secure 3rd place. Potentially even, I think, 2nd place would still be up for grabs. While a loss, actually a draw or a win, would secure Champions League 3rd place spot, while a loss would leave us vulnerable to Liverpool if they can catch up to us on goal differential, which I think we have. We have +4 on them in goal differential, so we're in really good shape here to get that 3rd place position, which will allow us to start Champions League in the group stage. So Big match, final game of the season, Spurs, Aston Villa. This one is going to be, I believe, at Aston Villa, and the goal scoring starts off early, less than 5 minutes into it, and it's Sandro, the defensive midfielder, giving Spurs a 1-0 lead here. Look at this. Great pass, quick one to Sandro. He takes a few touches and puts it past. I think that's John Ruddy playing keeper for Aston Villa here. That's going to be Sandro's 7th goal, which is pretty impressive for a defensive midfielder here. And you'll see he gets singled out by the commentary team, who recap his goal early on. So pretty good year for him. But Tonev, right in the box, he is left completely unattended here. Good cross, gets past the defender, and yeah, look at all that space he has. He makes no mistake, puts it in the back of the net, and that's going to be his first goal of the season, so big day for him. Trying to burst our bubble here. We get another shot in the 73rd minute, but that would be all she wrote as we draw with Aston Villa, but as you may remember, we discussed a draw would be sufficient to guarantee that 3rd position, so we are in. We are in. Spurs are in Champions League going into 2015. Now, not a great game from Adebayor and Donovan, but you know what? A victory is a victory. 8 shots to Aston Villa's 3. Sorry, this game is at White Hart Lane, so once again, one of those home matches we probably should have won, but we'll take it. We are in Champions League. We get our $10 million in additional funds for where we placed in the league. We'll look at some of the highlights here. Rooney wins the Golden Boot. We get a couple of players as part of the team of the competition, including Soldado as part of that 11 team of the competition. We look at some of the standings here. Man United wins the league by 1 point over Chelsea. Spurs finished 3rd, 1 point ahead of Liverpool. We still would have won on goal differential, so we are in no danger. And Man City misses out on Champions League football, while Arsenal potentially misses out on European football completely. So we'll go into our final match in the FA Cup. Hope to win that one against Man City, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care. Enjoy. Please click a like.
3rd bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 28 points. 4th bottom, Crystal Palace with 32 points. 5th bottom,